Okay, so we're talking about the big sewing case, this center portion. We had you cut these three pieces for that are you're all going to fuse end to end on your main piece and then your lining. And then we have the back panel, the back zipper panel, which you're just going to fuse the piece of double-sided for now. You're just fusing it to the exterior main. So you want to come in about 3/8 of an inch from each side and fuse this to that, and then we're going to fuse that, but later on. So I'll show you what we're doing there. So let me fuse these and I will show you where we're going. All right, so now we're talking about the sides and the back panel for the big sewing case. So I have adhered or fused the main and the lining to the three pieces of Bosal, and you see they kind of automatically kind of fold where those pieces butted up together. And then if you can see, I've left about 3/8 of an inch from this edge and that edge that don't have the that are not fused to it. And then I just fused the main side of the panel to this one. So this still is fusible, but it's not attached to anything yet. So I'm going to sew these together and I'll show you how I attach it. Okay, now we have the exterior and the lining fused to the three pieces that were put end to end. You can kind of see where they fold really nicely, where those pieces are butted together. And we've left 3/8 of an inch on either side that are not on the lining and the exterior that are not fused to the foam. Okay, so this is the only difference in her instructions. You're going to follow her instructions the way she has it. So she has you put the zipper on and then you put the right sides together and you follow exactly the instructions she had, right? Then when you get it all attached, that's when you smooth this down and go ahead and iron it. But before you iron that on this piece, go ahead and dry fit this piece to your bottom. So you have your top and bottom panel. So you're going to dry fit each of those before you actually adhere the last piece. Because if it's a little bit off, that's your opportunity to take a little bit more out of the seam or kind of figure out how you're going to make that fit. So I will put the zipper on here and show you what mine looks all put together so you can see the steps in between. All right, hey everyone, it's Amy from So Let's Make a Bag, and we are going over how to put your back piece, your zipper panel onto the long piece. So we've put our zipper on and our binding, and we're going to make it into a big loop. So we're going to make sure our right sides are together with the correct right side. And we're going to use our clips. And you're going to fold up your zipper and have it meet the end of your panel. So you can either do this in one step or two steps. So you can either put this right side and do your 1/4 inch seam and then add your other piece, or you can do both at the same time. So you're putting both right sides together. So see how we have this right side. And then this is why we don't fuse the lining to this piece yet, because we need it to be loose so we can make this happen. So I'm gonna sew this, and then we'll show the next step where I put both of them together. Okay, so I've got the back panel on the one side, so it looks like this. So you have, and there you have the lining is loose and this is attached. Okay, so we're gonna put the two right sides together and we're gonna form a big circle. So we're gonna put these two sides together and we're gonna just do the oh, if I can speak. We're just gonna do the two main pieces. So we're not going to sew everything together. We're going to sew the other piece together in a minute, and we're going to roll it up like a burrito. We have to trim this. Did I get both of them? Yeah, I did. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're gonna roll this sucker up like a burrito, and then see how this is free, and we're gonna attach this to this, just like in her video. So I just kind of wanted to show you that you could have the fusible on there and not have to. All right, so I'm gonna sew this up, and then turn it right side to. I'm going to dry fit it to my bottom, and then I'm going to fuse the lining to the fusible. Only when you dry fit it are you going to do that, because that way you have room to adjust any of these seams. All right, hope those tips are helpful. Happy bag making.